You have to go gray. At some point in your life, you have to go gray. Now, you know that I don't really mean that. And after my last video where I gave the perspective of why you don't need to go gray, I'm gonna actually flip it back over and talk about 5 reasons why going gray is the right thing for you to do. I didn't expect my last video to discourage so many people from going gray. And if you don't know what video I'm talking about, I'll link it in the description. But I really just wanted to present the other side of the should I go gray decision. That way you can make an informed choice. But with that being said, in this video, I'm going to discuss 5 powerful reasons why going gray is the right choice for you. Let's start with the obvious, freedom from constant maintenance. If you've been dyeing your hair, then you know the drill. Salon visits every 4 to 6 weeks, touch-ups at home, and the stress of coordinating all of that. Embracing your gray eliminates all of it. You can finally say goodbye to the endless cycle of coloring and touch-ups. This freedom doesn't just save time, it saves money. When I think about how much money I used to spend on salon visits and box dye over the years, oh my gosh. Going gray gives you back not only time, but money in your budget for other things that you want. Like, for me, it's skincare. I'm obsessed. I can remember having to plan my life around hair dye appointments or planning hair dye appointments around my life. Like if there was some big event, I had to make sure that I had to get in with my stylist ahead of time. If the holidays were coming, I needed to get that appointment on the books because she would book out. And now I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's amazing. The other thing is I don't have to worry about my expensive color fading. My cat just can't decide where she wants to go. I don't have to worry about my expensive color fading. I don't have to worry about my highlights turning brassy. I don't have to do all that anymore, and it's so freeing. I don't cycle between hating my hair when the roots start showing and then loving my hair right after I get it colored and then hating it all over again just a couple weeks later. I don't have that anymore. Number 2 is that gray hair is stunningly unique. Let's talk about how uniquely beautiful gray hair is. No two people's gray is exactly the same. Your natural gray pattern is so unique to you, it's like a custom color. Whether you're pure white or salt and pepper, it's an elegant look that's unique to you and it definitely stands out. You don't blend in, you literally shine. Gray hair just catches the light differently. It's a way that dyed hair just can't. And I can remember that when I dyed my hair in certain lighting, you know, I would see that kind of brassiness coming in or just that dull dyed hair. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have that anymore. And I just love how unique everybody's silver hair pattern is. Reason number 3 is healthier hair. You know that coloring your hair damages your hair. It makes it more prone to breakage, split ends, you name it. One major perk about going gray is healthier hair. When you think about what hair dye has to do to dye your hair and color your hair, it actually has to roughen up the cuticle and damage your hair in order to accept the hair dye. Hair dye gives an illusion of healthy hair by smoothing out the hair shaft after it had to roughen it up. So it actually damages your hair and then it fills in that cuticle to make it give you the illusion of having healthy hair. Gray hair is actually healthy hair. In fact, when you ditch the dye, one of the first things you start to notice is all these baby hairs start popping up because your scalp isn't angry anymore. Since ditching the dye, I don't have the breakage like I used to have. I don't have the fried ends like I used to have. My hair has gotten thicker because it's growing in where, I don't know, maybe it was the hair dye that was irritating my scalp. Maybe that's what the problem was. I truly think that my hair has become thicker since I've ditched the dye. And it's really not just healthier hair, it's a healthier scalp. You're not putting chemicals on top of your head constantly. That can't be healthy. I'm just saying, that can't be good for you. Number 4 is empowerment and confidence. There's just something so empowering about owning your natural gray hair. It's like you're saying to the world, this is me, I own it, this is who I am, and I love it. Choosing to go gray isn't about conforming, it's about embracing what feels right for you, and the confidence that comes with that is unmatched. Many women, including myself, who've gone gray, say that it is the most empowering and freeing thing that they've ever done. You're taking control, and you're not just defining beauty on your own terms, you're defining your time and your money. It's such a paradox to me because the thing that made me so self-conscious, the gray roots, is now something that has given me so much confidence. I don't know how it happens, it just happens, and it happens somewhere along the journey. There's something that's just so badass about walking around with two-tone hair for any length of time that gives you a confidence like no other, that makes you just look at everything else and say, I don't give a crap. It's about so much more than just hair. If you try it and you don't like it, you can always dye your hair again. And finally, reason number 5 is inspiring others. When you choose to go gray, you're not just making a decision for yourself. You're inspiring other people, your friends, your family, even total strangers. Your journey can encourage other people to rethink their own choices because going gray challenges outdated ideas about beauty. It's just something to celebrate. Your choice might just be the push somebody else needs to embrace their natural hair. You never know who's really watching. I like to think about how I inspire younger women to embrace their natural hair and to reject the archaic beauty standards that we've all been subjected to. I know for a fact that I get more compliments on my silver hair from younger women than the older generation. And I like to think that I'm helping inspire them to make the choice and know that it's a choice, that you don't have to dye your hair. You can if you want to. There is nothing wrong with hair dye. If you like playing with color, if you like the way you look in your natural color or your birth color, the color that you've identified with, and I talk about that in that other video, then yes, by all means, keep dyeing your hair. But to inspire other people to ditch the dye and experience the freedom of not having to chase those roots is so rewarding. Before I go, I just want to share a few quick tips for transitioning to gray hair. Number 1, invest in a toning shampoo. Usually there's a purple shampoo to help counteract yellowing that can sometimes show up in your silver hair. Number 2, moisturize regularly. Use hair masks or oils because gray hair tends to be on the dry side. Number 3, get frequent trims because you want to keep those ends healthy and keep your style fresh. And finally, accessorize. Have fun with it. Play with bold colors and accessories. So there you have it, 5 reasons why going gray might be the right choice for you. Whether it's the freedom from maintenance, healthier hair, or the confidence boost that it gives you, there's so much to love about embracing your gray hair. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Are you thinking about going gray? Have you decided to go gray? Are you on your journey? Let's talk about it. As usual, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.